That's a good sign. Like, usually the gap between my streaming and, like, your end is not too wide. It's wide, but this shit is crazy. But you know what? That stuff is normal, so it doesn't matter too much. I didn't do any off-screen grinding. In like 6 days, I'm gonna have my checkup for my ears and nose and shit like that. Like, I'm looking up my symptoms and like how to resolve them, if I can even get my hearing back. I'm not even concerned about the chronic tinnitus anymore. Am I gonna have to like wait for cochlear implants in order to get my hearing back? That's one concern I have. Another concern I have is really just, am I going to have like a brain infection? Do I have one at the moment and shit? Cause these past 3 years have been brutal. I now realize that like every time I've been like struggling to like sleep, it's been because not sleep apnea, not any of this other shit. Ah, you need to show me to show you the way. Sure. Definitely. Please let us follow you. Alright, fine. I'll be sure to escort you guys. To get to the living forest, we'll have to pass through the mountains up north. Okay. Oh, I see the compass now. Okay. So... oh man. So I haven't had sleep apnea. That was probably my first warning when I just went through like a big bout of sleep apnea in 2018. But it wasn't sleep apnea, it was... Okay, so we got desperation moves now. Oh, that sword looks beat up, man. If I would have taken like everything that was happening to me as a warning about my middle ear instead of it being about like my esophagus and acid reflux, I would have been able to deal with it much better, because I had those symptoms back in 2017, but they weren't as extreme as in 2018. 2018 was the peak of that, and it ultimately manifested in me having chronic tinnitus and conductive hearing loss and all this annoying shit. I will say this, I used to cough a lot. Like, I would chronically just cough, dry coughs at night. But when I took the antihistamine and the steroids, the antibiotics, even though that fucked with my head, made me feel like it was like my microbiome was having D-Day, it did help me with sleep, man. Like, I didn't have those coughs anymore, so maybe I can get rid of the things that are making it hard for me to sleep. It's been easier for me to sleep now than it was in like 2018. So while I haven't been able to do a good job of reversing my symptoms on my own. I think a doctor who knows what they're doing and can go past protocol and be a little more experimental, we can make it happen, baby. Like, but it's weird because my mom has like she had tinnitus at one point in 2018, but it went away. And she was also having these weird issues where she was getting up at random times, like. So I think we both got the same thing. And, you know, she has conductive hearing loss in the same part as me. What else? So yeah, we probably both became sick when we moved here. It might have been something we did before we even made it here, like in our old apartment. Oh man, but I'm talking about my health problems way too much for the stream. Like, I don't want to be that dude who just talks about like shit that makes him sick. Now, what's the weapon that this guy uses? Let me check. So he uses an axe and a shield, so... Oh shit, this guy... He sucks, actually. Okay, so... Oh, this guy has a bow. So is this a good bow? Let me check. It's heavier and a little bit more weak. He kind of looks like Tracer from Overwatch. So at least I don't have to feel guilty for not using his, for not using that bow. Just checking some things. Right here. So I'm looking through game facts on this game, and it seems you can grind, which is a good thing. Like, grinding is discouraged in the Saga games and the Last Remnant and all that shit. So being able to do it now, I feel is a blessing. There are so many games where you just can't do that shit, and it's annoying too, because it's like, why can't I grind? I mean, Final Fantasy II has the same mechanic as these games. It was sort of a jrpg prototype for all of this. And you could grind there, man. People broke the game by grinding. I didn't. As you can see in my LP, I just played the game normally. Isn't the air in this forest kind of refreshing? But I don't get why the scholar would live all the way out here. Well, scholars tend to be a bit on the kooky side. Alright, let's get going. Hold on, Galil. What is it, Barbarossa? There are two reasons why this place is called a living forest. The first is that the trees glow blue and appear as if they're really alive. And the other is because of the rumor about this dryad that dwells in the forest depths. Oh, I lisped that. Dryad? I've heard that it's a plant monster that looks just like a human. I don't really know the details either. Do you know anything about it, Renzo? No? Not much. Wait, really? I've heard rumors at the guild. I don't think anyone's gonna figure out what the dryad is anytime soon. What do you mean? Well, anyone who's supposedly seen that thing is dead now. To top it off, it sounds like all of them were easily killed. I don't really know how, but there's enough proof that some sort of crazy monster is hiding in this forest. Dead men tell no tales, but somehow we were able to get this much information. Maybe it was from like some dude who was hearing the carnage. And you know, it was many such cases and shit. The last thing we want to do is run into it. That's right. Don't get careless. Stay away from any areas that seem suspicious. Okay. But then, if the scholar is living in such a dangerous forest, it's like I said, a lot of scholars are a little bit kooky. Alright, let's be careful while we're here. I wasn't doing much voice acting when I was playing Star Ocean because a lot of lines were acted. And the ones that weren't, it was like, okay, it was NPC dialogue and shit like that. It ain't nothing but a thing. Good. Again, I like Azura with the blindfolds on. She looks better that way. Maybe it's like a lingering 2B crush. Okay. Power syrup, that's wavy. So if I could jump, I could get that chest. Seems like it's a place where I can hop down, but I can't hop up to it. Ooh, you can chain fights. Okay, reverse C, so let me see. It's not as good as en passant. Ooh, damn. I see you. So one thing I wanted to play at some point is Final Fantasy 15 episode to Sky, because I never redeemed my code for that demo. But at the same time, it's like, maybe I should give that to my dad, because he actually likes Final Fantasy 15, and I don't. The thing is, if I do that, then there goes my streaming potential, since I only have one code for that. You know what, I'm gonna give it to him as a gift, because there's a story that I want to tell my dad about like a week ago. Actually, I should tell you guys that too. Last week, around this time, my mom's and I, we went to IHOP and shit. We did it on a whim because I didn't have breakfast. And, you know, our table was next to like an African family. I got the BLT because I wanted something quick and easy to digest, because we were just going on some errands. And you know, because of COVID, the restaurants are closed. We have to eat it outdoor dining and shit. So my mom's got the pancakes with the syrup, and she ended up getting assaulted by a bunch of bees. At first they were interested in me, but because I had nothing that they wanted, like the sweetest thing I had on me was like some tomato from the BLT. It was just avocado and bacon and toasted wheat bread. It was white bread, really. But like eventually more started coming through, and we were like swarmed by bees and shit, so we had to like step on out. These must have been male bees though, because I didn't like see any stingers on them. But yeah, my mom's got up, she like went to the manager, said, we need to like, you know, put this in a bag and shit like that. They couldn't even get her pancakes, so we just had to settle for getting my French fries and sandwich. But the African family next to us, the little African girl, like she started slapping the bees and shit like that. It's a water devil. It'll drag you in if you get too close. Let's hurry and run. Okay. So we can't get that chest yet. So we're really concerned for the African girl and the African family, because they were like shooing the bees. Like the little African girl really said, "Go away, bees!" So like they started swimming them afterwards, because I guess like they got what they wanted with the syrup and shit like that. So now they wanted to see what the African family had. I don't know what they were eating, but they shouldn't be shooing bees, man. Like, that's not something you want to be doing. Agitating bees. This man is powerful. I remember the first time I heard someone say that about me, it was in my 8th grade science class. Like, for some reason back in the day, like, teachers were obsessed with talking about AIDS to their students. Like, these are Gen X teachers talking to millennial students. And like, whenever I would bring up like facts about AIDS and stuff like that, they would say, "This man is powerful." Oh man, that shit was funny actually. Let me go back to using the sword with my son. Oh shit. I don't know, I just feel like I'm in a talkative mood today. I think my brain fog is much lower now than it is like normally. Normally, like, my brain is super fogged up. Perhaps me becoming conscientious of my sleeping issues and knowing how to deal with it better, I'm able to feel more rested, and my brain has the energy that it needs in order for me to speak properly and to speak effectively. But I should be using my speech ability as a barometer as to how good my health is anyway. Because the brain is really important, not just for the neurological stuff it does, but also because it's so connected to the metabolic system of your body. That's why there's all sorts of like brain cancers. You don't see a lot of like heart cancer, because the heart isn't really that connected to the metabolic system of your body. So I can use my brain function as like a measuring device now to see if everything else is doing well. Okay, so we're in the Dryads territory. Okay, so is that gonna be the Dryad? Oh, this is a woman named Freya. Greetings. My name is Freya. Nothing in particular. I'm simply here. Since long ago, I've always loved this place. This forest is alive. If you pay attention, you can hear its breath. Are you talking about Granny Citro? She lives in a house just past here. Dryad? I haven't seen one, no. Are you looking for the Dryad? Yes. Are you going to find it and kill it? No. I see. Goodbye. I don't want to sound like some asshole who just wants to like, you know, kill an animal or monster who's defending its turf and shit like that. Cause that ain't right, man. Like, this thing is just trying to protect its forest, you know, its home and shit. And I'm gonna just come and kill it because it poses a problem to like a bunch of passerbys and shit. Well, that would be a perfectly valid excuse, but this lady is able to go around the forest just fine without having to deal with it. Yeah, but I know some monsters like really don't give a fuck about her. So maybe she's special. Because she doesn't really invoke an air of, I'm gonna kill you. They leave her alone and shit like that. They're like, oh, she's not gonna do anything to us, so let's leave her alone. If that's the case, these are like not animals looking for food necessarily, because if an animal sees you as food, it's looking for someone who's weak. Yeah, but it's weird how much stronger this dude is. I wonder if this is like other Saga games where your strength stat doesn't increase your... Okay. So his strength is 20. Renzo's is only 16. But he's able to deal more damage and... I don't get it, man. You know what, I'm gonna leave her alone, because even if I do fight the Dyad or whatever, like, it's not really gonna be necessary. I might not even be strong enough to take it on yet. Yeah, but I like this 3DS jrpg aesthetic. And now that Bravely Default 2 seems to be coming out, they could really do well with having more games like this on consoles. They might even be better off getting Bravely Default and Bravely Second out, along with the prequel to this game, The Legend of Legacy. That game came out before. I say prequel, but really it's just a previous installment of this meta series. Why am I speaking so harshly, man? Is this the Scholar's house? I think so. Let's go see them. Why am I speaking in an uppity voice with Galil? Let me... Hello? Is the Scholar in here? Who the hell are you guys? Just barge into my home. You're that linguist. Yeah, I'm Citro. I live all the way out here so I don't have to deal with people. I can't believe you guys actually found this place. Ma'am, we've come here because we need your help. Huh? Young people like you just need courage and will. And just get back up whenever you fall. That's all you need to do. You guys can handle your own problems. Hey kid, you agree with me, don't you? Huh, well, yeah, I guess so. Hey, don't just agree with her. You're right, of course. But we sure could use the wisdom that comes with age. You mind taking a look at this? Where did you find this? We found it in these ruins, what they call the Ancient Museum. We snuck past Beastfolk security. Oh? So you guys were the ones who broke into that place? I see, I see. That's why you're here. You want me to decipher this. Right. Right, of course you do. Now, if you give me a sec. You'll give me a sec. I see. Scholars really are as strange as you say. Yeah, let's just wait for now. Hey, you think she's done yet? We'll just have to wait. This is nothing like waiting for my enemy to appear on the battlefield. No, this is much worse. Really? I kind of like this. It's much easier than fighting. Alright. I got it. So what does it say? This is a weird track, by the way. Yeah, so this is an ancient text. It's from before the demons showed up and divided the world. Divided the world? What are you talking about? Since the demons and beasts will strictly prohibit people from even talking about history, I can only theorize, but there's a whole other world outside the dark current that surrounds our own. Our world's a lot bigger than we think. It was split into multiple parts a long time ago. We just live in one of them. That's what the writing on the mirrored cross says. There's other worlds out there? Yes, that's right. If you believe what the writing on the mirrored cross says anyway. A divided world. Is that everything that was written here? That mirrored cross was made back when the world was still whole. It seems to be an experimental tool made for an arc that connects to each of the different worlds. Well, I'm more interested in the script since the ancient text uses Would you save that for another time, man? So, the location of this arc is... Based on the maps that we use today, it looks like it's in the Northern Cape Cave. North Cape Cave. The ship that can pass through the dark current is there. I've never heard anything about that. Maybe it's got something to do with this. Hey, is the arc going to be at North Cape Cave? Either way, if we're going to North Cape Cave, we'll need Silver Rain's help. I say we head back to Wyatt's place. Let's take the path south on the way back. I got the water wheel key from that old woman. That should let us take a shortcut. Oh, that's pretty nice of her. Hey Azura, are you coming with us to North Cape Cave? Of course I am. Okay. So I can already see the way this story is going to be divided. With us visiting each of these worlds and shit like that. Okay, let's check my talents thing. Damn, I'm doing bad right now. I need to find a way to get like a lot of talent so that this dude can use some of his axe moves that are stronger than this. I never checked any of the shield techniques. Do you have like shield bashes and stuff like that that can really like bust someone's face open? Hello. Dryad? I haven't seen one, no. Are you looking for a dryad? I see. There you go, I knew it. So let's see if we're strong enough to take this one on. Oh, she's got some cute ass feet, man. Let's just throw our strongest shit at it. So they can only strike one at a time. Bosses here. Usually bosses in RPGs like this, they go like twice. Okay, so I'm gonna heal my son Galil. Fuck it. Oh shit, that's kind of whack. Phew, that was close. I hope what we've done helps all the victims rest in peace. Okay, so who can we give that outfit to? Tunic, Dryad, bodysuit. So it's lighter in weight and it has 4 more defensive power. It's not really good for heat resistance. I'm gonna give it to him. Like, his HP is pretty crappy compared to everyone else. And he was the one who took the L. I mean, maybe I should look after my healer lady, but well, now I don't have to complain about that. For a second, that sounded like the Xenosaga free sound effect for opening up the menu and shit. Ah, looks like we can stick the key in here. Okay, so we got the VIP treatment. Ooh, now we can take the shortcut to the exit. The way those trees glow, it almost feels like if you interact with them and you have like a certain skill, you can just like harvest something from them. I'm gonna stagnate in skills at this rate. I should go back to using my like regular sword strikes and shit. Slash, hard knock, slash, break. This man is strong. Damn. Hold on. It's crazy the damage differences in this game. Alright, we made it to the entrance. Let's hurry back to Sylvana. Of course, we have to hurry and report to Dad. Alright, let's sprint back to home. Ah, to be a kid again. Should someone your age really be saying that? Do NPCs say different shit? This guy's still as unfriendly as ever. The heavy taxes on humans has made living difficult lately. It isn't fair that only the beastful get nice things. I wonder if the rain will let up. I suppose that's a bit too much to hope for. Yeah, it's weird how these guys don't have like pneumonia by now from like all the rain that they're dealing with. Yeah, I'm just gonna heal up. Yeah, the piano track sounds like something you would see in like a Spanish like television channel. Like the jingle for a mass commercially produced product. Telemundo, Univision, Univision, and shit like that. The outside world and a ship that can cross the dark current. I was hoping we'd learn something more substantial on the demons, but nothing really came of it. We should take it with a grain of salt, but this is too tempting not to follow up on. If we could form an alliance with humans in the outside world, we may be strong enough to oppose the demons. That's a possibility. I think it's a risk worth taking. Yup. This is definitely a lead worth following. Looks like we're all in agreement then. I've already got Silver Rain moving. We'll need their help to reach North Cape Cave. Honestly, it's settled then. Be careful out there. Alright, apes. No sudden moves. The great Lord Baldur is here. I run this town, so I'm personally conducting this search. We know this is a resistance hideout. Comb this place up from top to bottom. Be sure to root them from anywhere they may hide. A great demon will be visiting us soon. I should have something to show off. Other than my own strength, of course. Dad? If we're doing this, I'll take the lead. Me too. Wait, Galil, Barbarossa. I'll stall them. You stay down here. Renzo, Barbarossa, I think you understand, but I'm counting on you. Yeah. How can I serve you, Lord Baldur? I know there's no L in that. Same with Sylvana and shit like that, but I put the L in my head. We are but humble merchants. There must be some reason for this. A reason? There sure is, old-timer. This place seems a little shady to me. That's all the reason I need. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll dig up enough dirt on you to get you executed. Even if we don't, you're a thorn in my side, so you get a free execution. Here, take him. Please wait. There's nothing here, I promise you. You won't find anything or anyone in our wine cellar. Would you shut up? Don't get in the way. Those bastards. Galil! Now then, you two. It's time to run. What are you saying, Renzo? At this rate, they'll arrest the old man. Wyatt told us to run because he saw that it'd be impossible for us to escape out on the front. Sorry, kid. We're still not strong enough yet. We can't just abandon him. Hurry up. If you're going to whine, I'll knock you out and carry you myself. Make your choice. But where will we run? There's an escape route in the back. Stand back. If you punched the wrong thing, we'd be drowning in wine right now. What is this place? It's the underground waterway in Sylvana. Or Volna, I guess I should call it that. It's infested with monsters now, but we'll make it outside if we just keep going. I had no idea there was something like this under the city. Save the chit-chat for later. We gotta get out and meet up with Silver Rain in the East Plateau. Right after that, we'll save Pops. Yeah, it's weird. The music is so like futuristic and like post PS3 gen. But everything else is like kind of bland, I guess. Like there's a ludonarrative dissonance with the OST and the actual like graphics of the game. I will spark something, man, if it's the last thing I do. Oh? That might be actually kind of useful for like bosses that are like fast and I want to get my healer to heal in time. Okay, well, I can always give that a once over. Chaosium gem, let's go. Don't even know what to cash those in for yet. Doesn't matter, it's a mini medal. Kill. So yeah, it does play a bit of a role, lowering his agility. Good thing I went to the inn. I found them! Hurry and notify Batter, or... Damn it, if we let them get away, forget about them. But... Silver Rain, I guess? Come on, now's your chance. Hurry and run already. If you're just gonna stand there, you're gonna get caught. Who is that? Forget it, just hurry. I feel like I'm doing that thing voice actors call the quiet shout. But whatever. I don't got studio space. I can't be like having the cops called on me because I'm broadcasting and shit. Fuck it. Yeah, your basic attacks suck at this point in the game. Oh, what's he about to do? That's a cool move, man. This lizard dude is just badass, man. Haha, looks like coming this way was the right choice. You dumb resistance apes. So it comes down to this. Rachel, hold on. I can't just sit back and do nothing. Sorry, but that's the most I can do for you. Hang in there, you guys. Do you even understand the delicate situation I'm in? What was that all about? Who knows? Maybe we've got fans. Hey, they're coming. Let's see. Ampersand does 25. This is 22. Oh, okay. Something smells rotten in this house. I'm gonna have to throw it to trash later on. But my sense of smell is kind of crappy right now. Okay, it's a good thing I used my best moves because these guys actually OD. Okay, he's stunned, so... I forgot that we're fighting 3 of them, not 2. Yes, we won! But they slowed us down. They'll catch up to us soon. Let's hurry. Okay, before we do that, let me... Oh, okay. So that was what was in my blind spot. It was good that the mini-map is big like that. These skeleton guys are quite sus, so let me fight them with full intention. Oh, they're not that bad. So let me actually think about this for a second. Status. Name. Equip. So can you level up your like weapon ability? Like in Final Fantasy II and the Saga games? I guess not, man. Well, let me fight with full intention right now. Because it's a consecutive fight. Yeah, it's kind of badass that she's fighting blind right now. And she's not like a support lady, the way I'm using her right now. Should have probably used regular sword slashes. But yeah, I've been on like a big gaming mood lately. I think it's because, you know, only playing on streaming days outside of like grinding sessions, it's like reinvigorated me. So now I kind of want to do things like play throwback games. I would like to try out like Jak and Daxter for the first time in like 13, 14, 15 years. Because I never played the sequels, but I always liked playing the original Jak and Daxter. Okay, so you can level up like your skills. I see now. Like En Passant is leveled up. I don't know what leveling up your skill does. Cause it doesn't seem like it's that much stronger. The sound effect is kind of sus. Yeah, just basic attack madness so we can maybe spark some skills. Yeah, I might have to be on Game Facts asking people, hey yo, what does leveling up your skills do? Because I've done it a couple of times by now, like... I genuinely don't know. It's good to backtrack sometimes. Because you don't necessarily see everything when you're playing it. Let me try leveling this shit up, like... Fog. Wind spike. Water space. You know, these guys have no chance of killing me. So far, I haven't been in a lot of fights where, like, I felt like I could die at any point. There's been some fights where I've clutched it. But that's about it. Classic sword. Oh, but it's a great sword, so... Formation... Actually, how's my formation looking right now? Assault, so everybody's like hitting harder now. There may come a time where I'll fight a battle where positioning matters and shit like that. Alright, it's that door over there. Once we get through, it's clear sailing. Thank goodness. I gotta admit, you guys almost got away. Must be real frustrating now that the tables have turned, huh? That's just too bad for you guys. Face it, you guys are trapped like rats. Seeing you guys shaking in your boots, all scared and helpless. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. No way. It's no use running. Doesn't matter what you try, it's over for you monkeys. Did you really think you'd get away with so many of us after you, huh? Listen, Galil, Azura. The two of us owe a lot to Wyatt. There's nothing we wouldn't do for him. You guys are family to me, even if I do mess with you a little too much sometimes. What the heck are you talking about? Why are you saying that now? Look, you guys need to go pick up that noisy package from Silver Rain. Galil, Azura, that's your job now. It's all up to you two. Stop saying that, both of you. Relax, we're not planning on dying. Does that sound like my style? We'll slow them down a bit and run the first chance we get. Hurry, there isn't much time. Wyatt believes in you, and we believe in you too. Now, you know what to do. Run. Barbarossa, Renzo! Galil, I'm counting on you. Alright, let's go, Azura. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing the quiet shout when I emote some of these lines. You guys are dumb. Just how long can the two of you stall us? Who knows? We won't know until we give it a try. So far it's been very linear and story driven, so... Oh, we're already in chapter 4? If I recall correctly, there's 25 chapters in this game, so... I was thinking, yo, we were like in chapter 2. Dad, Renzo, and Barbarossa. How could this have happened? Let's get in contact first with the Silver Rain at East Plateau. Galil. Let's go, Azura. We need to carry on for your old man and everyone else's sake. Man, it's fucked up. Probably can't get back into town and shit. It's crazy how she has me beat in HP though, like... What was that? I bet Silver Rain just got here. Let's get there quick. Okay, so... Formation... The reason I want to have her as a healer when it's just the two of us is because her healing is kind of crappy right now. Like, she ain't really a Papi Chulo when it comes to healing, so fuck it. I'm gonna have her. Be a better healer and shit like that. I still don't know how to mess with like learning magic and shit, which is kind of a damn shame because it'd be nice if I could teach these guys some like water spells, shadow spells, like broken shit basically. Here they come. We're Galil and Azura from Night Ravens. We're Hellward and Max from Silver Rain. We came to deliver the ornithopter that Renzo requested. Okay. So, this vehicle is what Renzo meant by noisy package. You guys are supposed to go to the North Cape Cave, correct? You'll need this to get there. What are you guys planning on doing though? We already heard about what happened to Sylvana, or Volna. We have to save all our friends. The sooner the better. I get it, but you won't stand a chance against them if you go and act without a plan. Luckily, we have an idea of what they're going to do next. Wyatt and everyone will most likely be taken to the Caged Realm. The Caged Realm? That's what's on the other side of the humongous wall. I don't know what the beast folk are getting inside, how the beast folk are getting inside, but it's supposed to be a place where they imprison humans. Everyone's on the other side of that wall. Several years ago, most of us in Silver Rain were sent over the wall when Batter picked up on our activities. Some of us infiltrated by pretending to work with Batter, but then our communication with them was cut off. We stayed on this site to help defend the area, but now we're left in the dark. All that's left in Silver Rain right now are us two and a few others. I had no idea. Since then, Night Ravens has been helping get us out a lot. That's why we want to help free Wyatt and everyone else too. The sooner, the better. Yeah, we're on the same page as you guys. That's why we want you guys to plan ahead so you don't make any mistakes. That's how you do all that you can to save them. I get what you mean. By the way, is it really alright for us to borrow this ornithopter? Yeah, that's fine, but the ornithopter can only get you from a higher location down to a lower one. You won't actually be able to use it to fly over that tall wall. We'll manage. In any case, we'll head to the North Cape Cave for now. Okay, don't push yourself too hard now. To reach North Cape Cave, you'll have to fly over the mountain range up north and get past the ravine. It'll probably be a tough journey. You'll find our base, the Tactics Guild Tower, on the way. The guild isn't active right now, but you should stop by to replenish yourselves. Thank you so much. We're going to sneak into Volna and check on the city. We won't let Batter have his way. Make sure not to die so we can meet again. Okay. Alright, let's head to North Cape Cave, Azura. We'll go there and get the Ark. Once we do that, we might be able to reach the Caged Realm. Yeah. By the way, aren't you tired, Galil? We can stop by the Recon Guild Tower to rest for a little. I also don't mind heading right over that way, though. Do we got anything that's wavy? Damn, chapter 5? So that means we're 20% done with the game at this point. That is one concern I have with the chapter-based system. It kind of messes with like the overall pacing of a video game. because now it's being paced like a novel instead of being paced like a traditional video game typically would. In some ways that can make it feel like the game is deciding how you pace yourself, which is why a lot of like chapter-based video games, people complain about the pacing and shit like that. The content may not be that different in terms of the gameplay loop, but because you have like this chapter count thing that you're contending with. Let me fight this guy. That's enough to like fuck with you. Okay, the SP is really nice right now. Okay, well we got some good... What does this trophy signify? I'll have to check it up later, because if I look it up now, you already know it's gonna like... Okay, I'm gonna check on my celly screen right now, because my shit's a little too zoomed up. Okay, flap wings. Okay, L1 is in the map feature, so let me see. Guidebook. Story. Okay. So I wonder where North Cape Cave is. Got like an item from that. Okay, challenge. Spear. Okay, sigil. Okay, so after talent, you get awaken. Actually, let me give that a shot. Okay, now I see, like... That's actually a pretty good mechanic. It speeds up your, like, catalyst function. Okay, that was dumb of me, but... I bought that like 5 times and shit. Okay, so now he can heal. To enhance an ally's send. Where the hell am I supposed to be? I don't know, man. So there's the Ancient Museum in Sylvana. Well, it's called North Cape Cave, now that I think about it, so logically, it should be in the north. So let me just keep going north until I see something interesting. Maybe not that part of the north. I need to stay out of the water, man. I'm gonna get sucked up. I remember I saw like a video on World Star. It was like this dude was trying to swim through like a river and stuff like that because his friends bet him on that. And this was during the early like quarantine, and his homies were hyping him up. If you can swim through it, you know, I'll give you all the money I got or shit like that. You know, all this stuff's like pressure him to doing that even though he can't really swim. And he was doing fine until he got to the middle and there was a steep drop off and he started screaming and shit like that. You know, they were hearing his shouting and they were going, ah, he's playing too much. Oh shit, he's not playing at all. Well, they found him many hours later, dead and shit like that. It's messed up. Apparently, in the middle, like, there's a 30-foot drop-off. So, that's what ended up getting him. So, the dude couldn't even float. But that's kind of what it reminds me of, like, when I see those dark current monsters, I think, well, that's why you don't mess around with water, man. Because humans can swim, but our swimming ability is limited. And there's all sort of natural forces that are like ready to get us killed. Okay, so we're 30% with this. This is actually a really weak attack. Oh shit. So support level up. That's pretty cool. That's the thing I see a lot in game facts regarding this game. People are looking for early grinding spots. I assume at some point the chapters are going to get longer as there's going to be more content to do in them. But there's been a lot of old school games that I just want to run through. Kingdom Hearts 1 is a game I played like, I think 7 months ago, back in March. And I still want to play that game again, just cause, you know, playing it on a patched PlayStation 4 as opposed to an unpatched one, there's a new level of fun to be had. Okay. So this is the guild tower I was supposed to go to. That's weird. No one's here. Is everyone gone? Huh? Did you hear something from the floor above us just now? Oh, those are some like toy-ass swords. They got no edge to them whatsoever. It's been a while since I've last had a visitor. I'm Galil, and this is Azura. I'm Sorensen, the leader of the Silver Rain. Wait. Did you say Azura? Are you Maria's daughter? Yes I am. Does that mean you're members of the Night Ravens? I've heard about the raid in Volna. Is Wyatt okay? It's a long story. I see. That must have been a very trying and painful for him. Been very trying and painful for him. You may have heard this, but none of the Silver Rain members who were taken to the Caged Realm have ever come back. Wyatt isn't one to give up so easily though. Both Barbarossa and Renzo, and my allies too, all of them should still be alive. I believe that too. Good. Don't lose hope, no matter what happens. That's because we're the last hope for our friends, aren't we? That's right. Now, I know it's not much, but if you're heading toward the North Cape Cave, you can rest and resupply here. Thank you. My scouts have been en route to the North Cape Cave as well. If you bump into them, please help them out if you can. Oh, what happened? Oh, okay, so this is where you can buy stuff. Okay. It's a nice little guitar arpeggio. Okay. So far, this game is pretty... Oh shit, this costs SP up the ass, damn. Well then, I guess I would just have to settle for using this. Shoulder crush. Okay, that's pretty cool. And I haven't even awakened yet, so yeah, hopefully we'll fight a boss that'll like give me a bunch of points that I can just dump into that. Because so far I think the point system here is a bit stingy. I will really just have to go on a big ass grinding session. I wonder if the North Cape Cave is past this mountain. Alright Galil, let's fly over there with the ornithopter. Hold on Azura. Flying blindly won't get us anywhere. We'll have to fly from somewhere higher than that mountain. But there's no place higher than that mountain. Hey, calm down. There's lots of spots we can use as platforms. Let's fly from one place to another and find the highest point. A platform that can lead us somewhere higher, huh? Okay. Maybe over there? Alright, let's go. That dude tried to catch me lacking, man. Okay, so the attack level for attacks can be improved the more you use them. Is there like a ceiling to that though? Well, obviously there is. You can't just do 9999, of course. Is there any like treasure? Let me check. Yeah, I had a feeling. Yeah, I'm a true Saga player. I don't waste a single lick of SP until it's boss time. I don't know, I think I was a little more spendy when it came to Romancing Saga 2. But yeah, I'm pretty weird when it comes to Romancing Saga 2. That game was so overhyped. Like, if you ever seen my YouTube channel, I hype up the prospect of playing Romancing Saga 2 OD. And ever since 2018, where I actually played it for myself, I'm like, yo, I'm a bit disappointed, I'm not gonna front with you. People hyped Romancing Saga 2 to death. Oh, okay, let me... Oh, so even though I maxed it out, I can still improve the attack. Okay. Fine, I'll destroy the light sword. So yeah, that's pretty broken, but... You already know I'm gonna do everything I can to catch a clutch victory. But now I see like the prospect of like stocking up on a bunch of weapons you already have. Cause it's not really about getting like OP weapons. It's about having enough spare weapons you can use those final attacks. And the old Romancing Saga games were like this too. Like, this isn't anything new. Okay, there's gotta be a better way. Let me twin spike you. No, reverse C. there's still a lot about this game that I don't understand, but it's pretty simplistic in spite of the fact that it throws a lot of mechanics at you, since they're mechanics that I'm already somewhat familiar with. Okay, so I would actually want another surveyor staff. I gotta remember that what I have equipped on her is a staff, not a spear. But eventually I'm gonna have to get some better healing spells for what's her face? Azura, right? Yeah, that's just something I'm gonna have to do at some point. I don't think I have to hit X that crazy. It's pretty cool. So nothing cool back here. Oh, there's something I like right there. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to be a little more tricky with it. But yeah, I remember when I played the other Saga games, I rarely used the attacks that like destroyed my weapons. Just because I would always try to get the best one. I'd be attached to it. And it'd always be the technique that like only works on like a really good weapon you'd want to have anyway. Okay, so if I tap it really well, I can sustain myself a bit more. Okay, well, the game is nudging us to go there. I'm surprised we were able to do it, man. Yeah, I'm gonna want to stock up on a bunch of swords at this point, because now that I know how OP final attacks are and why people are saying that this game has no difficulty when you use them, I want a little bit more of that. Okay, let's fight, buddy. I don't know, man. I kind of want to get that Chaosium gem. Well, I want it, I got it. I wonder, like, what are the active frames for that glide? Because I bet I can eat into my own active animation things, so I'd be canceling out some frames where I could sustain that glide. So matching it wild wouldn't be a good thing, but I don't know. I don't think I'd be able to sustain it just by repeatedly hitting X. I gotta have some degree of finesse. I mean, so far I'm sustaining it pretty well just by smashing it. Oh, that wasn't a clean landing. I'll do better. Hope my thumb doesn't get numb, man. Okay. 2 hours into the stream. The name of this dude is called Mommy, like. Is this the right cave? Like... Waterfall Cave, Ghoul's Den. Man, I don't get it. So we definitely gave him an antidote because we have some to spare, so it's not like we pulled from our inventory and there wasn't anything there. Damn, I'm a little perturbed, man. Like, we actually like clapped the dryad thing, and it turned out to be like Freya. I'm thinking about that like from an hour and a half ago. Damn, we didn't fall for that catfish. I was thinking that if we like said we were gonna kill the dryad, that Freya was gonna be upset with us, like, oh, you're just gonna kill that thing because it's, you know, it terrifies you a little bit. It's just defending its turf. Freya was asking that because she is a dryad, man. Well, I fell from one cliche to another. Okay, hold on. We might be in trouble if we let him keep doing that to us. Oh shit. Without that plus 25 in strength, she's actually kind of weak. Must have done something wrong. We should probably change her position so that she's dealing decent physical attacks, because I don't think we're getting a good service from her out of just making her a healing monkey. Oh shit, reverse C is dealing oodles of noodles of damage now. Can we get to that? Let me actually see if we can. I doubt we can, because it took the most just for us to get to the other joint. Oh well, I'm not too pressed on it. Okay, this is where we need to be. You were right about the blue sky, and if there's a picture of that sky, then that ship is definitely here. Yeah, you're right. It was a picture, not a painting. There's someone here. Are you with the Night Ravens? I'm Luis, a member of Silver Rain. I'm Galil, and she's Azura. Ah, I'm glad you guys are alright. I've been waiting for you for so long. I thought maybe your ornithopter crashed or you got killed somehow. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said all that. Anyway, Hellward told me what to do so I can support you guys. Oh, and Baldy. Sorensen asked me to do the same thing for you guys. If you need a map or some items, please let me know. Oh, I'll be charging you a reasonable fee though. Okay, so the maps were drawn by hand, but I still need to sell them to make ends meet. Yeah. Hey, welcome! Oh, I try to punch up enthusiasm whenever I greet my customers. It's just kind of my thing. Hard tech. Thanks. Please come back again. Okay, we got a guard spear. Equipment. Okay, so if I need it to DM, I can use that. I got a spare for that. Speaking of which, I should probably just start using some of my other stuff now. Aim stroke. Oh shit. I'm getting caught up. Man. Well, it makes sense. I haven't been using the spear that long, and these weapons, these enemies are a bit stronger. I'm so interested in what that glowy beacon is. Okay. Okay. Active trap is just so good, man. I could have made a consecutive thing there if I had a little bit of more advanced movements and shit like that, but support level. Somehow, even though it costs 1 SP, I'm replenishing my SP. Oh, I guess you can replenish your SP if you get like a kill or something. Maybe you get hit. Retreat. Okay, I'll have to deal with that some other time. It's a big clearing in the map. I know some shit's gonna happen here. Azura, watch out! Something's coming our way. Okay. A fog monster, huh? I've never seen anything like that before. The Ark is just up ahead. It doesn't matter what we face, Galil. We won't let it stop us. That's right. We'll never get through... Well, let me say that again. We'll get through whatever stands in our way. Okay, man. So I'm gonna just calm down and shit like that, because I'm overacting. A shoulder crush. What? Okay. Blade block. Let me heal my son for a bit. Okay. Yeah, just keep healing my son. Good as new. Okay, that was a little low rotation. Am I ready to use Final Impale? Okay. I'm getting better at healing. Okay. Strong versus Bestial. Let's see if that's a match. This thing looks more like a coral thing. Oh, okay, that's not that good. Let me try this. Just keep healing my son. High rotation. Oh, that's a low rotation. Woo! Heal yourself. High rotation, yep. Good rotation right there. Decent rotation. Yeah, I couldn't give in to temptation, just use my ultra move. We did it! Are you okay, Galil? Are you hurt at all? Don't worry, I'm fine. Let's keep moving forward. If the Ark really is here, we should be close to it. Yeah, man, we busted our ass in that fight. Let me... Yeah, these things are a bit tankier, I think. Galil, This is... What is this feeling? There's nothing here. It wasn't real. We did all of this for nothing. Hey, Galil. I'm so sorry, Azura. Galil, hey Galil! What now? I don't know what to do anymore. Galil, I'm trying to tell you, something's coming this way. I guess with her signomancy, she can see things that he can't, even though she's blind. Because, you know, he only sees with his eyes and shit like that. It's a very acute form of vision. And even with what you can see in your acute angles, you can only focus on like one thing. Oh, it's the Spice and Wolf girl. The one who talks about economics and folklore. I could use some lunch, man. She looks like Agnes from Bravely Default, but with like, you know, HoloLive like ears, like Corona's ears and shit like that. Okay, so we're gonna see what it's like on the other side. So the demons, they look like that. I was expecting something different. I was expecting something like this. Like, so far the world of the demons seems like it's golden age, it's paradise. Our world is like whack. It's just like the ancient Greek, you know, Hesiod tragedy. I'm worried we'll have to play as these guys for a while. Is it gonna happen? Oh shit. We're gonna be playing as these guys. Vivian and Ignace. Yeah, 15 stands are gonna come my way, and the versus stands too. So she has a light sword. I want to give her some other shit. Guard, spear, buckler. Got 1,000 cash with him. Yeah, as we're like past the 20% mark, and this is what we're doing. So wait, these guys are humans? So in this world, humans and demons live together. And while the humans do seem to have it harder, they're still like chilling and shit. Like I said, we need to study the dark current. In order to do that, we must power up my suit. You'd be doing the whole world a favor by helping me. Again, you're not making any sense. Besides, what would we gain from learning about the dark current? Sounds like bad business to me. Can't make money off learning. There might be another world past the dark current. There could be nations we were once allied with, or lost continents with knowledge untold. I can't believe you don't see the worth in exploring unknown worlds. It's so hard lecturing fools. You're calling us fools? You heard me. Only the biggest of simpletons would ignore advice from Tiggy Alstein. This is pointless. You ignorant lunkheads. Did you hear that, Ignace? She calls herself Alstein. She could be a relative of the offer. The only offer listed as Alstein, so perhaps that's the writer herself. That little girl. Pardon me, my name is Vivian van Esmeralda. I've come to call on Professor Alstein. Might you be acquainted with the professor? What? Got a demon here? What does a demon want with me? Know your place, human. You insult the heiress to House Esmeralda. Wow, and this guy thinks he's some big shot. That was rude of you, Ignace. We're the ones seeking an audience. But she's a human. That is irrelevant. Now let's follow her. We should apologize to her before asking for information. Apologize to a mere human? Hurry, Ignace. He's got the same role as Ignace from 15 too, so that's kind of funny. Let me try and shop a bit. Okay, so real quick, let me check what they got on. A light sword and a guard spear. So I'll cop another guard spear. Okay. Okay, so we gotta have like medicines because we don't got a healer on us. So in that case, just cop both of them. These guys have a lot of HP on them relative to, you know, Galil and Azura, so okay, so they're kind of musty in here. They don't even shower. They don't got that water money. They probably have to buy like gallons of like water to do that. Oh my, I found an entrance to an underground passage. Okay, so yeah, these guys talk all uppity and shit. It's amazing how many like games have Final Fantasy 15 elements to them, like the demons in Berseria, fucking Ignace here, the demons here. Almost like 15 is some generic shit, now that I think about it. I can't just jump down. Oh shit. Look at that like little 2D graphic. I didn't notice. Okay. Oh, we got more light swords, so if we can congeal some of these inventories, we might be able to get Galil more opportunities to use his final finisher, and her for that matter. Because, no, that's such a cheapo way to catch a W, but it works. These add up, man. Like, mob enemies are slowly but surely becoming troublesome. And that agility boost is like a potential problem starter. I'm starving. It's weird, like I had a meal a while ago. It was, you know, toasted bread on like grass-fed butter. But I feel like I want a little bit more. Okay, I see. So there's like an SP recharge time. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, this game is much more fair than Saga. It's a little more broken than Saga 2. Still, I would like to know some more skills with these guys. Oh. Probably shouldn't have been so spendthrifty then, but you know, I'm making the money back, so it's whatever. I'm doing horrible right now. Oh, I'm Passant. Let's go, man. Okay, so you level up like your position level with these skills. So there's a slew of mechanics I don't fully understand yet, but when I do, I can probably grind effectively and get these guys well-rounded. Okay, now we got decent money on us. Oh shit. Guard, support. Maybe I should try something different with him. Okay, so okay. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. That uses quite a bit of SP, but you know, it was worth it because those guys were pretty damn tough. Not just pretty damn tough, but you know, they define toughness. Okay. Okay. Okay, now I'm just spamming that. I really should be doing this a little more intelligently. But hey, you got some SP out of that, so that's good. And we can give all of this to the professor lady if she doesn't have it, or use it as selling fodder. Okay, consecutive strike. Damn, we really gained nothing out of that initiative bonus. Basic attack madness, as Pharaoh Fiasco would call it. Wavy? Okay, I don't recognize these enemies, so let me go hard with them. Okay. Water slicer, so it's not water based, it just has water in the name. Okay, she's pretty OP for that. Jeez, what the hell? What do you guys want? Yes, my name is Vivian Van Esmeralda. I already heard that earlier. Hey, you. It's fine, Ignace. But madam... I apologize for earlier. After reading your work, I have become really interested in your theories, so I came here to meet you. Huh? A demon? You read my book? What? See, Ignace? She's Professor Alstein after all. That's right. I'm the most brilliant, talented genius of all. You found her. I'm Professor Tiggy Alstein. I see. If you're already a professor at your age, then aren't you teaching somewhere? Huh? What? No. Too lazy for that. So, you just call yourself a professor. What do you want to discuss? Talk to me, demon. Hey, you are speaking to nobility? Yes, so... Okay. Big ass ellipses again. So you're interested in my interpretation of the dark current, huh? Yes, it's an extremely unique theory. I'd love to hear more about it. I see, okay. In that case, I'll let you two join me in my field work. Oh, I'd be delighted. That sounds amazing. What sort of work do you do? Madam, what are you... Sure, I'll explain it to you on the way out of the city. Oh, I've been curious about it this whole time. What is that bird-shaped machine behind you? Oh, good question. This is my masterpiece, a power suit that I developed, Swansong. I hop in this thing whenever I fight monsters and stuff. A swan? No, that's certainly just a yellow duck. But how do you transport it? It's massive. Oh, another excellent question. What I do is this. Behold, the Signamancy Swan Holder. See the goggles? They're an ether I use so I can carry it around. Amazing. I can't believe you can use a spell to compress matter like that. Yup. And if I want to get back in the suit, I just gotta use the spell again to enlarge it. The way it works is similar to how we demons travel through portals. So this is how far human spellcraft has come. Well then, time to head out for field work. Okay, so the women in this game are pretty quirky. But, you know, it's better than what we got in, like, Kingdom Hearts, where, like, the women are just, like, bland, except for Namina and Larxene. Okay, so she's already got the stuff. Steam can. So she really doesn't use much in terms of equipment. She's like her own thing. Okay, that's okay. Arts. Position level increase rate for sorcery goes up. This guy uses the spears if I recall correctly, so let me just check. Okay. So because he uses those, I'm gonna pump him up with this. I'm gonna pump her up with that. Any rate of new sword arts increases. Okay, so these are different things. Okay, awaken new, improved, and secret. So you learn new techniques with this, you improve your techniques with this, and you and this is just like new but better. Okay. Which one should I bump up? Let me just bump this joint up. Okay. Anything to check out here? Oh, I see. It was connected up here. Oh, now that I think about it, you guys took all those ladders down, huh? Yes, we did. Wow, you guys must have run into a lot of trouble. There's so many monsters around roaming. Yeah, I'm getting like a Zero no Kiseki vibe. You know, a lot of people like to, you know, praise the crossbow arc. I'm watching an LP of it, and you know, Zero no Kiseki I was really annoyed with. The final chapter was really good though. And same with like parts of chapters 3. Like, when it acts as a really good follow-up to the Trails in the Sky, it's great. And when it plays up to its setting and its political issues, also it's great. The, you know, cult subplot was really good. You know, seeing characters like Estelle, Joshua, and Ren develop even after arc is completed, that's pretty cool. You know, the progression of our main characters, that's great, but like, other than that, it drags on even more than like any of the other Trails games. Oh, this shit is looking super compressed. Oh, she's dressed like Cindy. It's just a bit unusual for you to show your face around the blacksmith guild. So who are the two behind you? Oh, they're my servants. Servants? Calm yourself, Ignace. Well, feel free to put in the weapon development requests. You'll have to pay, of course. Weapons you break with a final strike will be repaired for free while you stay at the inn. We don't have parts for your cannon, so don't break it. Okay, this is actually a pretty cool place. if I can get my shit repaired, you know, I'd like to get my other sword repaired with, you know, Galil and shit like that. What sort of research are you going to do? Actually, there's a distortion site caused by a dark current that I would like to study, but we would need to cross a lava flow to get there. A lava flow? That sounds rather troublesome. To cross it, I need to retrieve certain mechanical parts and use them to modify my power suit. Oh my, I've never seen such a thing, done such a thing. How very intriguing. Madam, are we not being taken advantage of? Earlier, this girl was quarreling with the townspeople because they refused to help her. Anyway, according to my estimates, we should find just what I need at the junkyard in the north and Blue's Oasis in the west. I wonder what those places are like. I'm looking forward to this, Ignace. Wait a moment, madam. Do you intend to travel outside this town? There's no cause for concern, Ignace. I have you with me after all. Your words honor me. I, Ignace, will devote my entire being to your safety. But I would like to say... Off we go then. Yes. Madam. Okay. Where should we check up first? Yeah, we're completely moving on a whim. So this is what we saw in the start menu. I wonder if we'll be in an Arctic area real soon. So I wonder how powerful this shot thing will be. Just as I thought, it's pretty damn good, man. Okay, now that we see that beacon, let's go over to it and see what it is. Okay, so they're saying this is a mechanic for the future. It's probably a place where we can warp after we've tortured ourselves with enough backtracking and shit. Our mobility is limited compared to Galil because we don't have those birds now. But I'm sure we would have been able to cross that lava shit. Okay, so Empison isn't really that developed with these guys. What's everyone's position? Okay, so they got like a damage boost. I'm gonna have to keep with that position because, quite frankly, everyone around me is a little too weak. I bet you like end game these guys are gonna be like 400, 500 HP. It won't be anything past like, you know, triple digits, cause no, that's not the Saga formula. Your HP goes to the triple digits only, so I wouldn't be surprised if the final boss is a difficulty spike though, because that is befitting the Saga formula. Water Slicer is pretty good. Okay. It'll be a while till we can get there. Pokemon looking ass thing. But I will say this, some call me Johnny playing Saga Scarlet Grace and really putting people onto how difficult it is and how it's a great game underneath all that difficulty. I appreciate that. Because without naming names, like some of these YouTubers, like they'll play like one of these Saga games and they'll just like completely shit on it. And people will listen to that and go, oh shit, this person's right, these games do suck. Okay, I got some order gems out of that. Oh my, what is that strange tower? It's the Blacksmith Guild Tower. The headquarters are in Gears Rock. This is one of the branches. I see something like a feather moving, but what exactly is it? They're communicating with the headquarters with that feather. It's called a telegraph. Some humans from the other side of the Dark Current were scouted by demons not too long ago. It was those humans who came up with that nifty invention. Demons scouting for humans? There are really demons like that? Well, it just means that this strange demons like this exist in this realm. Well, I kind of botched that line up, but... Well, I'll be if it isn't Tiggy. Welcome to the Blacksmith Guild Tower. Long time no see, Aria. Whoa, are those two behind you demons? Oh yeah, they're like my lackeys. Don't worry, they won't bite. Isn't that right? Fair enough, take your time then. If you need anything, feel free to ask at the counter. So, Tiggy will probably be consistently powerful, but... you can't just spam Guard Sphere with her. Okay, I'm gonna save and I'm gonna call it a night. Call it a day, actually. I'll take the time in between all of this to like grind up. This is chapter 8? What the fuck? Yo. The chapter placement is weird, man. This feels like chapter 4 to me, not chapter 8. But anyway, it's been Mr. Wonka 7. And Ignace.